Hi, and welcome to episode 29 on the Kindred server. As you can see, I'm not at my ocean monument for a change. I'm actually back at my normal base. And, oh, quick spoiler there, I don't really want to show you that. So, I'll just, oh, there we go, that's what I want to be pointing, there we go. Okay, yeah, I'm here back at my normal base, as you can see behind me. I haven't been here for a little while. The reason why I'm back here is because I've got this rather large tower of coal ore that I want to attack my way through. And I've come over here because over here we've got the haste 2 beacon. We'll just have a quick look. There you go, speed 2, haste 2, jump boost 2 and all that sort of stuff, so hopefully it'll make it relatively quick getting through this with my efficiency 5 pick. As I've done previously, I think what I'll do is I'll do a quick time lapse of this and we'll see how quick I can get through it and how many coal items I can get. Okay, so switch through to normal view, not spoiling that. Okay, and away we go. Okay, well that was that done. Other than the slight interruption there by the zombies at the end, I think that went quite well. So let's have a look to see just how many stacks of coal I got. Including that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 stacks of coal, which isn't bad going at all. So that's converting 8 stacks of coal blocks in just over double the number of coal ore. Converting 8 stacks of coal ore into just over double the number of coal items. So that's not bad going. Okay, one of the things you may have noticed on the way back into the base just now, if I can just look downwards like that, you can see behind me the glass texture. One of the latest updates to the texture pack that I'm using is connected textures on certain glasses. So as you can see here, we've got clear glasses, got connected textures, I believe blue, green, most of the common colours have all now got connected textures, which look really, really nice. And I have to say they do make the Ocean Monument base look really, really nice as well. Okay, now one of the things you may have noticed whilst I was oh, it's daylight now, so hopefully most of the mobs have gone. Oh, there they go. Okay, one of the things you may have noticed whilst I was hacking that thing down was this thing over here. Not the beacon, but the bit behind it. And that is what KP's been working on just recently. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to spawn, and so you can actually see it from the spawn side of things, and then show you around what she's been doing there. Okay, see you in a bit. Earlier when Permission Lost came through the nether, he was unable to find where the wither farm was, and that's because there weren't any signs up saying where it was. And I think he's now signposted the way to the wither farm, so that's wither farm this way. Getting warmer. Almost there. Well done, you made it to the tunnel. Wither farm, wither skelly farm, wither farm, wither grinder, wither farm, kind of. And then a sign. Yes, wither farm, wither farmer, and wither killer. Wither farm. I think it might be that way. So yes, I don't think Permission Lost is going to forget where the wither farm's located anymore. Okay, also in the nether portal here, nether hub, we've now got these ender chests and crafting tables and all the way around the walls, so it makes it a lot easier if you want to, if you're in the middle of running through the nether and you decide you need to craft something, got your ender chest there ready and available for you. Okay, so let's pop through into the spawn area. So, I'm sure I've shown before the Kindred sign we've got back now, but this time we're using iron blocks rather than the gold blocks from the last version of the server. And we've got our Ender Dragon egg proudly on display as well. Over there's Permission Lost's base that he's making. He's using quartz and the coal blocks, which looks really, really effective together, but he says it's a real pain of a thing to get the resources for, so it's going to take him a long while to get that built fully. Okay, this funny looking building here is going to be a sheep farm. or sheep shop. So it's lots of different, all the different coloured walls, and I believe you have all the different coloured walls for sale in there, which is going to be quite nice. Okay, so just come through here. This is KP's main tower. Got different levels of farming. So there's all the various different types of farms there, all automated through villagers. I'm sure to sort, there he is, all over there, in the back there. So we've got potatoes, I believe this one is, and carrots, and then there's also melons and pumpkins, I think, are involved in this as well. And if we do just pop down actually into the main area down in here, so inside here we've got all of the various different villagers for trading with. So the ones up the top here are, they're some of the more popular ones over this side, like Unbreaking, Efficiency, and Silk Touch and things like that. And then over on this side we've got the various different sword enchantments, Smite and Sharpness and things like that. Over here we have the armour enchantments, and then over here some of the more unusual ones, Respiration, things like that, Depth Strider, so these are the more water based ones. And then downstairs these are some of the villages where you actually trade them for actual items rather than for the books themselves. And then down here is the storage area, so those farms are up there, all come down into these chests here, so you can see we've got lots and lots of all the items coming through. Iron coming through, if we look down at some of the lower ones. Okay, looks like I have to just quickly drop down here, so iron blocks is that one, there we go, and iron ingots in that one. These three rows of chests here are all fed through from the iron farms that are right down at bedrock below our feet, so they're constantly loaded, making them very, very effective. I believe there's now, it's either 4 or 6, I can't remember exactly how many KP's actually built, but there's quite a few of them all down underground, constantly working, constantly supplying us with iron, which is great. Okay, now the main reason for me coming over towards spawn is to head in this direction here. A few episodes ago I did mention that KP was going to be developing like a kingdom on the server involving myself, my base, her base, Chobs's and Stan Hobbs's base, people like that all sort of grouped together in an area. And as you see, as we come around here, we've got a nice bridge over this water area here. Fill up the old health, there we go. And you can probably see in the distance what she's been working on. Okay, I can really tell now that we've come out of the range of the beacons because running's really, really slow. It's surprising how quickly you get used to having the speed beacon effect. Okay, so this is what KP's been working on. As you can see, a very impressive wall coming all the way around. Just check to make sure we're not going to get mobbed by any nasties. Well, it all looks safe. Okay, so let's go over the bridge. So yeah, nice looking bridge area here. Just creep forward. There you go, we can see it down into the water area. Looking good. Nice repeating pattern all the way through the walls. Now I wonder if the gates are open. Let's have a look. No. Okay, there they go. Lovely, thank you very much. And we'll just close them behind me. How cool is that? I think that's really good. Okay, so this is inside KP's base. And as we come around here, we can then see, there you go, so that's as far as she's got with the wall in that direction. And it comes all the way around here, all the way around to there. And that's what you would have seen at the beginning of the video when I was chopping down that great big pile of coal blocks. That's the other side of what you would have seen there. So that shows just what sort of an area she's managed to cover already. I believe if we head on up this mountain here, we might actually be able to see how far she's got. Let's have a look. Just work my way up here slowly but surely. Tell you what, let's ignore the slowly but surely bit and cheat with an ender pearl. Boing. Hopefully it's going to end up somewhere nice. Oh yeah, there we go. Right. Let's carry on up the hill. And up. Where am I going now? Right, here we go. Up the hill. Cool. Carry on up. There probably is a far quicker way of getting up here than this, but it does the job. Here we go, almost to the top. Oh, this looks promising. Some stairs. Oop, there we go. Right. So now we can see just how much of an area she's covered. So, all over there, just about render distance. One side of the wall. And then the other side of the wall she's actually completed is just there. But by the looks of things, she's been busy overnight. Or overnight UK time, but evening time for her. And she's actually now completed the other perimeter, but it's just marking it out where it's going to be. So it looks like it goes across that area there. I'm not too sure what she's going to be doing over there. It looks quite interesting. And then that's then going to start heading across this way to then encompass all the way across here over towards my base, which is out over that way somewhere, just outside the render distance. So yeah, so it looks like she's been doing quite a lot of work. Okay, so that covers an update on the sort of spawn area, things that have been changing in spawn and things that have been changing locally to my base. And what I'm going to do now is head back over towards my favourite area of the moment, which is the Ocean Monument. Let's see if I can do a bit more work over there. Okay, I'll catch you guys again in a bit. Hi and welcome back. And you see I'm back over here at my Ocean Monument. Quite a bit of work's gone on here since the last time we were here. So as you can see, I've put in quite a bit of ceiling work around here. Got my little station here, bed area, little brewing room next door, a enchanting area setup, but without the enchanting table at the moment. That's coming in a little bit once I get a couple of diamonds. Can't remember if I showed you these platforms in the floor last time, so these so that if I'm up there I can just drop straight down and land on those without hurting myself. And then the one in the middle here is a bouncy one, so I can just stand on it and up. I've got the beacon there, which goes all the way down and up, and that's currently giving me speed 2 boost. And actually, whilst we're here, what we'll do is, if I can remember how to get down there, drop down onto the bouncy bits. Okay, so to get down into the chamber that's down below, just drop down onto this platform here. Ooh, hold down shift. There you go, so we can now see the killing chamber with them dying quite happily. And then coming down this ladder here now, we go all the way down to the actual place where the actual killing area underground here where all the work is done. So this is one potential AFK spot just down here, but the problem with being down here is it means that all of the caves within 128 block radius from this point, and given the fact that we are, as you see there, at level 6, so it basically means all the caves within 128 block radius from where I am now are loaded, which has taken me quite a bit of while to do some torching to get it all lit up, and it's affected the rates quite nicely, but it does still cause a problem with the spawn rate. So what I did is I did a test by just a simple dirt ladder from the roof taking me up to about level 120, and it doubled the spawn rate. Or should I, this isn't quite working. It's not quite right. I'm hitting my head against there. Right, got to stand back a bit. There we go. Yeah, it doubled the spawn rate by going up this dirt post to level 120. So I thought what I'm going to do is create a nice little elevator to get me up there nice and quickly. So up onto here first, up onto this level, and then as we come around the corner here, I've replaced those stairs with a very simple minecart elevator. Now this is the one that just uses static minecarts every 4 blocks all the way up, and all you do is you just stand here, look up, hold right shift, sorry, not right shift, right click, and away you go all the way up to the top. And as you can see now we're now at level 103, and then obviously I'll have another minecart here to let me get out. To get back down again, all you do is sit inside the first minecart and then hold down shift and you fall all the way through, and then you land on the ladder at the bottom and it catches you. Okay, so what we'll get back up to the top again. This takes a little bit longer. This is my maintenance ladder at the moment, but obviously once I get the route finished I can then get rid of this maintenance ladder. And the reason why I've included you now is just so I can have a quick show you how I actually go about building this. because it is a nice, very, very simple routine. Although it's uses up a little bit more resources in the sense that you need a lot of iron for the minecarts. It doesn't need any pistons, redstone or anything like that. It's very, very simple. Okay, so from that minecart there, you've got 1, 2, so third block up, we then get ourselves a trapdoor. Close the trapdoor like that, then go up the ladder and replace that with some blocks. So 1, 2, 3 blocks there, bit of dirt in the middle, and then, oh, we don't want to do that. Huh. That was a little bit of a slip out to a bit of a pucker moment there. Okay, let's try again, this time holding down shift. Right, so when we go up to the top, get onto there, right, holding down shift this time, we step over, there we go. Press up. Okay, so now we can stand in this area. So the reason for this dirt is so that we can then place down a minecart track and then put the minecart on top. So we'll just build a little bit of a wall around it and up onto there. 1, 2, 3, there we go. That's then ready for the next section. Minecart track, then the minecart, place the minecart, ladders, and put the ladders in this section here. We then walk across onto the ladder, slide down into the next one, look up and you see you got the dirt, so destroy the dirt, the minecart drops down, and then as we go back up again, we then collect the track back again. There you go, that's it done. And then it's just rinse, repeat the same. So the trap door first, replace it with blocks and dirt, round into here, and yeah, it looks like KP's been exploring looking for horses. It looks like she's made it back to her base. And there we go, so that's that all done. Next bit is ladders, and then back down again, go down, there we go. Okay, and then it's just carry on repeating that all the way up. And as I say, we're now at level 113, so probably got another couple of levels to go, and then I'm all done. Okay, I'll bring you back once it's finished. Cheers. Okay, well, it's done now. And yeah, it doesn't look too bad, just looks like a sort of spire or something sticking out the top of the monument. Matches the beacon quite nicely, I think, which isn't too bad. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Might put some sea lanterns in there. Maybe on top of some of these blocks. So I zoom in, there you go. On top of these blocks here, maybe put some sea lanterns just to try and give it a bit of light, because obviously at night time it is quite dark. But it's pretty quick and quite scary as well, so let's give it a go. Okay, so from this level here, what we do, up into this platform. Go across to here, look upwards, and just hold right shift. Not right shift, right click. I will get it right one day. All up to the top, there we go. And now up to the top, we then right click into this minecart here, and then this is where we then hold down shift and move forward just to get out of the minecart. We can then wander around up here, or more likely just stand here AFK. Torch here is obviously to keep the light level up above spawning rate, and glass here just prevents mobs spawning anywhere apart from these 3 blocks here, which mobs can't spawn on because of the light level. So yeah, job's good. And yeah, you could potentially just stay up here AFK. As you see, it's quite nice actually being able to see from up at this height, because you can see there that I have sort of flattened out that area over there a bit to try and reduce the mob spawning over there. And there isn't really any other land anywhere else around. Also flattened the island just there completely out, so it's underwater now. Just to try and limit the amount of mob spawning that's available. Okay, and then when you've got bored AFKing, you can either drop into that first minecart there and then across, or the simplest solution is just to drop down and the ladder catches you right at the bottom. Very, very scary, but it does work. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad that works, and a simple little invention. I originally saw this idea on Monkey Farm's video when Monkey Farm did his, I believe it was his third world, something like that, I think it was. And I haven't used one for ages, obviously preferring some of the sort of slime block type systems. And then just recently I saw it on Slipgator's Hermitcraft video where he changed from using ladders to using trapdoors, and that allowed it to be not only an elevator upwards but also a very quick drop elevator downwards as well. And yeah, it's a very nice little system, works very, very well. And then obviously to get back down to the rest of the base, you just drop down through the hole. And if we just come across to here, have a look at the prismarine crystals. Doing very nicely actually, got what's that, 10 stacks there. Although it doesn't look like a lot, I have actually been converting all of the crystals into sea lanterns. So as you see, we've now got 2, 4, 5, almost 6 stacks of sea lanterns. Not basically all of those are all ones that have been farmed through the system. Well, most of the ones that were actually used, actually came from the building of this monument here, and stripping out the monument, I've actually put back into the monument. You know, things like these lanterns up here that weren't there originally, and all the ones along here. I believe there's also a few, yeah, sort of few up around in here. So I've probably actually used just as many, if not more, lanterns in this construction than were here originally. Yeah, so that lot are all farmed ones, which is good. Do need quite a lot of lanterns anyway, because I believe KP wants around about 10 stacks of lanterns for her wall that she's building, so we can replace the torches with lanterns, because the lanterns give off the same amount as light as torches, but they don't look quite so unsightly during the day. And so yeah, so they should give off quite a nice light effect. Okay, that's about it for now. So if you get back to the right video, there we go. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you don't already, please subscribe. And whilst I'm here, actually, I'll just drop off these bricks. So let's just see if I can get myself in the right position. There we go, and throwing them up. Tell you what, it would be a lot easier if I did this the easy way. There we go. Let's just get rid of them there like that. Where have they gone? Tell you what, this isn't working, is it? Let's try a proper way. Right, let's look first. Then we do F5. Here we go. Then we spit them out, and we can spit them out as well. There we go. And they'll now work their way through the system, and will now appear in these slots there and there. Nice and simple. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, that's it. I was saying, if you like the video, please leave a like. If you don't already subscribe, please subscribe, and I shall see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.